Friends, how many times have you tried to have a conversation, especially with strangers, till now? And have you ever had a successful conversation? You are content that, yeah, I have done it. I have done it properly. If I talk about myself, so sometimes I have done it, but sometimes earlier when I had just started having conversation. So at that time, I was not content. And if you are the one, you are also feeling there's some kind of problem you are facing while having session. So this video is going to be very helpful for you. Because friends, if we are learning this language, so we learn this language only because of we are having this purpose of speaking to strangers, speaking in front of others. But we are not able to express ourselves properly. We are not able to articulate words, sentences properly in front of others. When it comes to speak with strangers, we always just start feeling like agitation. We just feel like we are not that much confident to speak with strangers. Because friends, before having session, there are some preparation that you need to do in order to have a conversation, successful conversation, good conversation, especially with strangers with whom you are going to have a session, conversation for the very first time. What kind of these preparation that you need to do? So without any further delay, let's get into the video. So hello friends, this is Yashoda and welcome back to my channel English with Dehati Madam. And friends, as you know that what is our today's topic, and without any further delay, let's get into the video. Friends, as I mentioned, in order to have a good conversation, especially with strangers, you need to do some kind of preparation. Because friends, talking with strangers, it doesn't mean that we just need to learn only structures and grammar rules and some vocabs. Then we can express ourselves. Then we can articulate our words and sentences properly. We can't be expressive because there are some things that we really need to do while having session. What kind of those things that we need to keep in our mind while having sessions? So friends, the first one, as you know that in order to speak, we need words, we need sentences, we need grammar, and we need vocabs. There is no doubt. But only 20%. We need only 20% of knowledge. Okay, we can just say that 20% is the part of speaking. Okay, and 80% you can express any person by the way, through the way you talk with that person with whom you want to have a session. Okay, you can make them feel happy only by the way you express yourself, the attention that you give to others. You are giving proper attention in conversation or not, especially our hand gestures, because our hand gestures, it also matters to have a conversation with confidence. And if you really want to have a conversation, especially with strangers, you want to be expressive with confidence, then you need to work on it. Always just talk to yourself in front of camera and just think like that you are talking to others, and just try to be okay, try to be yourself. Don't think like that you are less than anyone. You are good enough, you're quite good enough, you're not less than any person. Friends, sometimes, most of the time, when we think like that, okay, that I'm not good enough, I'm not the other person with whom I'm going to talk. This is good speaker and he speaks good, he articulates words properly, he's a proficient English speaker. No, instead of thinking like that, instead of think like that, you just consider yourself that you're good enough. Because according to your level, only according to your level, you can talk with that person. It doesn't matter the other person is at advanced level or intermediate level, but it totally depends on your level. What is your level? Okay, so whatever your level is, don't think like that you are at basic level or intermediate level. Just consider yourself. First and foremost thing which is very important is your confidence for a session. And the second one is your eye contact. You need to maintain your eye contact with that person with whom you are talking with. Okay, because friends, without eye contact, if we see here and we are not giving a proper attention, okay, so it means we are the other person, he might be think like that you are not interested while talking to that person. So in order to make that person feel like that you are very interested, you are enjoying that conversation, you have to do so many things. And in between that conversation, you need, though you can't agree, okay, with that person, but you need to just make them feel like that you agree with that person. The next thing is your way of expressing words. You are taking poses or not enough, little bit. Just like after finishing a sentence, you just need to take a little bit pause so that the other person can understand you have finished one line or not. Because if you are just going to speak like you're reading a book, you are speaking, so it would be difficult for other to understand what you want to say. What do you want to say? So that's why this is also very important. You need to take some pauses, and along with that, the way of talking yours. Sometimes we need to start our sentence with full of energy, and when we are about to finish that line, then we have to finish it very comfortably. It's like ups and downs, and your intonation, your modulation, everything matters in a conversation. Just because of all these things, you can easily have a nice conversation. Though you don't have enough knowledge, but you can make others feel good. You can be expressive only by having little bit knowledge, but the way, okay, you just need to engross yourself in that conversation. To be honest, friend, this is a genuine way to have a successful conversation. Otherwise, there are so many people out there, they have all the knowledge of grammar, they have all the knowledge to speak on a particular topic, but only just because of they are not having all these things, they are not able to make that eye contact, they are not able to express themselves properly, they are not using hand gestures, so they are not able to have a successful conversation. They couldn't. So if you don't want to degrade yourself, you don't want to just think like that I'm not good enough, so just start doing this, okay, and then probably you would find that you are a very good English speaker, you are an efficient English speaker, and now you have elevated the level of your English speaking. Because when we speak in a proper way, then people consider us that we are a very good English speaker. And this is our concern that we want to achieve. This is our goal that we want to achieve. So please keep all these things in your mind before going to have a session. And please, friends, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can easily get all the notifications. And friends, इसी के साथ इस वीडियो को दी एंड करते हैं. We will meet again in the next video. Till then, bye bye.